Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I just wanted to say it's been almost 2 years since I filmed this unboxing, so expect a couple of dodgy visuals, but I hope it still gives you some value. Right, welcome to this unboxing video for the Novation Launchkey Mini 25, and this is the Mark III. So I got this as a birthday present back in 2020, and I've had it ever since. You get a standard USB-A to USB-B cable. The quality is good and the keyboard seems sturdy. I did, however, notice that the keys were slightly out of line. The control knobs are finite, so they'll go from the start to finish and do not go round and round. As soon as you connect the keyboard to the computer, you should have an auto run app. It's worth noting that Novation is part of the Focusrite brand. Therefore, if you have an account already, i.e. because you bought a Focusrite Scarlett, then you can just log in with the same credentials. On setup, you have 3 options. For the purpose of this video, I will be selecting the second option.
In this video, I'll show you how to set up your Launchkey in Ableton Live 10 and give you an overview of the functions on the keyboard. Connect your Launchkey to your computer using the provided USB cable and ensure that you're running the latest version of Ableton Live 10. Your Launchkey will be automatically detected by Ableton Live. You're now able to use the pads to launch clips in Live's session view, control Live's devices and mixer using the dials, and you also have a creative arpeggiator and a fixed chord mode. You can hold down ARP and use the keys to control the arpeggiator's settings. You can press and hold the fixed chord button, play a chord starting with the root note, and then play this chord with the same intervals anywhere on the keyboard just by pressing a single key. If you want to learn more about using the Launchkey in Ableton Live 10, then you can head to a tutorial using the button below. If you're up and running with your Launchkey, then that's great. We'll show you the next steps from here. We're glad to hear that you're up and running with your new Launchkey. In this video, I'm going to point you towards some great content and resources to help you get the most from your new Launchkey. Once you've registered your Launchkey, it'll appear in your Novation account, which you can access by clicking below. Under the My Hardware tab, you'll find the user guide for your registered products, drivers and DAW installers, as well as your product information. Under the My Software tab, you'll find all of the content that you're entitled to as a Launchkey owner. This includes your free copy of Ableton Live Lite, and other great tools such as synths and effects to create music with. Under the Account tab, you're able to adjust your account settings and email preferences. You're also able to access more advanced settings on your Launchkey using a piece of software called Components.
It's worth noting at this point that the Components app is both a web-based application and also a standalone application. I tried to use the web-based application, however my firmware updating froze, so I proceeded to download the component standalone app, which appeared to work just fine.
You're able to configure the custom MIDI modes for the dials and the pads on the Launchkey, so you're able to choose which MIDI CCs the dials send out and which MIDI notes the pads send out when set to custom. You're also able to use components to update your Launchkey's firmware. You can download the standalone version of components from the My Software tab in your account.
Updating is fairly straightforward. All you have to do is plug it in and follow the instructions, and it all took a matter of minutes. You should get a prompt to put your keyboard in bootloader mode if not already. Once you're set up, the Launchkey should work straight out of the box, as it's really just a MIDI controller. If not, then you can check the settings in your DAW, and for the purpose of Ableton Live 10, I'll show you the settings that I have.